guys, how are you today? It's Marla. Today is going to be sort of a messy mud day because we're talking about masks and skincare. I am sort of a crazy skincare mask, cream, lotion, exfoliator, cleanser person. I love everything that has to do with skincare. Sometimes I think I actually even favor skincare over makeup. I don't know why, but I love the textures of creams and feeling creams and just the way they make my face feel. And when you're in your 50s and you start heading towards those later years, you're always looking for things to kind of smooth your skin, brighten your skin, make your skin look softer, feel softer, just look more radiant and youthful. And I love masks. I recently had ordered something from Sephora, and I think with my 100 extra points on my VIB bonus points, I was able to get a sample from a company that I've never tried before, and it's called GlamGlow. This is not the sample I got. The sample I got was actually smaller than this, but I tried the little tube of the mud mask from this company, and I really liked it. Now, a little deceiving. I actually purchased this. This was kind of these masks are super expensive, but they sell this mask in two sizes. This one ran me $19, and I think this is for 0.5 ounces. And the bigger jar of this, which really isn't that big, I think is right in the 60s or $69. This is supposed to be a 10-minute professional quality mask. I actually have two from them. I got the big one from the big jar of the GlamGlow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. And I had purchased this first originally. This is the GlamGlow, it's a hard name to say, GlamGlow Youth Mud. And you can already see how messy it is all over because this stuff is muddy and messy. The first one I'm going to talk about is the GlamGlow Youth Mud. And it's a tingling, exfoliating treatment for your face. It actually has in it volcanic, when I first, this is really messy, so I'm gonna have to put something probably over this when I actually do this, but it actually has a very odd smell to it. It's not perfumey. I can't even describe what the smell is, but kind of an odd, kind of strange smell. But I don't know if you can see it. You will be able to see it once I take these out. But inside there, now you can't see it because it's like looking at a dark cavern. But if you look in there really carefully, you can see kind of some dark little spots. And then what that is that's actually volcanic minerals, which is really crazy. And this is supposed to, when you put this on your face, it's supposed to make your face more radiant and glowing. It exfoliates your face because there are those little particles in there of that volcanic material. Once this dries on your face and then you wet it, as you're wetting it, it's almost an exfoliator for your face. So it kind of exfoliates your face, takes out all the impurities, and just kind of cleans out your pores and just clears everything out. They call it a tingling mask because when you put it on, it is kind of intense when it comes to the tingling. It almost feels like it's burning, but it's not really burning. It's just an intense tingling. The thing that kind of got me a little agitated about this, though, is when you look at the Sephora website, this particular one is listed as having no phthalates, parabens, or sulfates. But when I looked at the actual box that this came in, parabens were listed for it. So that kind of really aggravated me that on the Sephora website it says there are no parabens, but when you purchase this and you look at the box, it says there are parabens in that. Why is that? But anyway, that is what this mask is. The reason I got kind of the other mask from GlamGlow, the Super Mud Clearing Treatment, is, first of all, this one does not have parabens in it. I actually looked at the box. It doesn't have parabens in it. However, it does have some, I believe, preservatives in this that could be potentially irritating for some people. I really like this mask, but for some other people, it may be a little too intense for them. Both of these masks, I think, are overpriced, unfortunately, when it comes to the big jars. This big jar ran, I think, $69. I just think it's expensive for how much you get. But this one is a clearing treatment, and the consistency of both of these, you will see, is slightly different. But this one is basically for people that maybe have problem skin, that want to clear up their skin or prevent problems. I really don't have problem skin, but I kind of like the idea that it's a preventative for blackheads, whiteheads, acne in general. It really is supposed to clean out your pores, and it uses, I think, activated X charcoal in order to kind of do the drawing out of the dirt from your face without drawing out the oils that make your face moisturized. It doesn't over dry your face, and it's supposed to give you more of a glowing look, radiant skin after you use this. The difference between this one and this one is this one doesn't have the hot tingling sensation. This one, the black jar of the GlamGlow, does, and this one kind of has the exfoliating volcanic pieces in it so that when you wet your face you actually feel like you're exfoliating it. This one kind of has a softer, smoother consistency when you apply it, but you'll see how both of these kind of go on and look, how they dry, and how my face feels after I use both of these. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take off all my makeup, clean my face off, come back. I'm going to put a towel down here on this table because this stuff is messy. Normally what I do is I put this on right before I go into the shower. That way when I go in the shower, I can kind of clean everything off in the shower and not make a mess everywhere. But these are kind of the closest mud masks that I've found that kind of reminded me of an actual mud mask that I might get professionally done. They just kind of feel that way. They just seem very similar to that. So I'm going to take my makeup off and I will be right back. My face is washed. I'm really only going to put, I didn't wash my eyeliner off or anything like that because I'm really only going to put these on kind of this area so you can just get a feel for what they look like, and I'll just give you a description of how they feel. The first one I'm going to use is the GlamGlow Youth Mud, which is the tingling exfoliator. It's the one that comes in the black jar and the one that has the volcanic mineral pieces in it. When you open it up, you can see kind of the consistency of it. It's very thick, and there's some dark pieces of the volcanic minerals in there. Again, the smell maybe like a typical mint julepy kind of mud mask. I don't know, but kind of like the way it smells. This is messy, so I covered up the area here because as you're putting this on, see those big chunks? These aren't areas that I didn't rub in. They just happen to be big chunks of the volcanic material. So I am going to rub this on my face, and I'm even going to put it right in this area, right under my eye. And I'm trying to be careful not to make a total mess, but you see how those big pieces of the volcanic minerals are all over there. So I really prefer to kind of wash this off in the shower. This one has a tendency to dry a little bit faster than the other GlamGlow mask. So I have this on right now. It's already starting to tingle and almost feel like it's burning, but it's tolerable for me. Now, somebody that's super hypersensitive may not like the feeling of this mask on their face. Just a forewarning for you. And this is the one that does, on the box, say it has parabens. So either the box is wrong or the Sephora website's wrong. I'm guessing the Sephora website. Now I'm going to put on the GlamGlow Super Mud Clearing Treatment Mask. This is the one that comes in the white jar. This one typically comes out a little bit smoother. It doesn't have those volcanic pieces. As you can see, a lot easier kind of to work with. And I really kind of prefer this one because it doesn't have that hot kind of tingling sensation, but it really does do a really good job of making my skin feel smoother. So I'm going to put this on. Obviously, if I would put this on normally, I would put this on all over my face. These really aren't burning my eye area at all. You know, sometimes when you put masks on, you get the fumes that come up in your eye area. I really don't notice that with this. And this one doesn't have kind of the hot tingling sensation. You can already see that this one is drying already on my face. This one dries a little bit slower, but they do dry fairly quickly. So I'm going to kind of time this to see when both of these are fairly dry. The one thing I did notice is once these dry, you really want to take them off, because once they're super dry, if you leave them sit there for a while, they become very itchy. I don't know if it's from what chemicals are used in them, but really, really itchy. So once they're dry, you want to take them off. And again, these may be too irritating for some people. However, I really do like this GlamGlow clearing. I feel like it does kind of clear out my pores. It doesn't minimize my pores really, but I really feel like it gets all the dirt out of my face. It makes my face feel super soft and very clean without drying out my skin. I will be right back. I think these will probably be dry maybe in about 10 minutes. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes. The masks are both all dry. This is obviously the black jarred exfoliating mask because it has the chunks of the volcanic material in, and this is the slightly smoother mask that is the clearing treatment mask. I'm going to rinse this off and be right back and kind of let you get a look at my glowing skin. So I just rinsed off both these masks and I'm drying my face right now. And both sides of my face feel super, super clean and soft. The mask that had the black tingling, exfoliating particles in it, when you wet this, like I said before, when you wet this, the exfoliating particles turn almost not hard, but they feel hard and they end up exfoliating your face, leaving your face super smooth. And then just the regular mask, when you wash that off, it just kind of dissolves like any mud mask would, so it doesn't have any of the exfoliating pieces in it when you go to rinse it off. But both sides of my face do feel really, really clean. If this mask did not have the parabens in it, I might still try this one off and on, but for now, I think I'm gonna stick with this GlamGlow clearing treatment. It really does seem to it really makes my pores feel like they're super clean. And I know there are some chemicals in here that some people may not do well with, but I personally like the way this feels on my face. So the next thing I'm going to do is just put a little bit of moisturizer on this and see how my face feels once it's moisturized after the mask. I have a little bit of my Boscia Hydrating Black Gel Moisturizer, and I'm gonna rub this in, and my skin feels super, super clean, super soft, and I really do, as I said before, like these masks. Overpriced, yes. Some people may not be able to tolerate the ingredients in these, but for me, they really did seem to kind of, I put a lot of masks on sometimes and use a lot of masks that really I don't feel like they do anything. But these do seem to make my face feel like they've cleaned out any of the pores and just kind of gotten just the junk and impurities out of my face. So for me, I like this mask. Again, I don't try not to use it too much because of the expense, but I try to do it once a week, maybe twice, just to, especially if I've been to the city and I feel like I've gotten a lot of dirt in my pores. But I really like the way it makes my skin feel and look. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Have a good week. I will see you soon. Bye-bye from Orla.